welcome back to another video. I'm Charlie, and today we will be unboxing this amazing thing of a printer. I don't know, but today we will be unboxing this Apple ImageWriter II. Now, I recently picked this up on eBay for $50 in the box. Working. Well, it was working in the pictures. It had all the lights came on. It did come with some new sealed ink cartridges, ink ribbons, and since I made the Brother word processor video, I've had high hopes that this thing is gonna work. Now, it did have an error light on, but that's the only reason why those exist is because it's out of paper. So I have high hopes for this thing working, and I also have high hopes for this thing not being damaged because it did come in the original box, which first of all is really awesome, and second of all, it also means that it's a lot more secured and it's probably a lot more secured and well shipped than it would have normally been if it was shipped in a regular or reused box. Because whenever something's in the original box, when you buy it and it gets shipped to you, chances are it's gonna work. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna have higher chances of survival because the original manufacturers of this thing definitely know how to ship one of these, so it's best that it's in the original box. So I have high hopes of this working, and I will be trying to test it because I'm pretty excited that it's here. So yeah, let's unbox this. So one thing I noticed is that's kind of nice is that the owner wrote arrows on the tape and not the bare box. Well, actually just realizing there's some Sharpie written up here, this end up. That's kind of sad. And there's also stickers. I'm going to hopefully be able to remove that. But yeah, let's open this. I'm being a lot more careful than usual because I really don't want to damage the box itself. Yes, it's kind of on there. I'm being as delicate as possible. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, now for the other side. And then I also have to do the top, which is probably the scariest part. Well, actually, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect on the inside because I don't know how he packed it with the extra ink cartridges, because I know for a fact that Apple did not ship extra ink cartridges with this thing. I don't know how it's going to be packed. I've never seen one of these like in box before, but let's see. Ooh. Alright. So, first impressions, well, it did arrive sideways, but, ooh, delicious, fancy. So it does come with the manuals and everything. So, no bubble wrap, all just factory packaging. Actually, doesn't look that bad. We have ribbons. This thing is actually a lot larger than I thought it would be. And these extra ribbons, I guess, someone just bought a bunch of these thinking that they would use them at some point, but I guess not. Okay, we got quite a few. We have 3 packs so far, and then we have one that's not boxed, which is this one. And they're actually a lot bigger than the Brother ones, and this is what it looks like. This is actually this is in fact a color printer. However, I could use this with my Mac TV, but I don't know. I'm probably going to be using this a lot more with my older black and white Mac, so I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be utilizing the color features, but looking pretty good. Got an Apple cable. This is a serial cable. Not exactly sure how I'm going to take this out, so we're going to see. I'm just going to put this on the tripod. And, yeah, I'm actually going to put this on the floor. The box is actually really sturdy, to be honest. It's, like, made of wood. Things like made of wood. And it's actually a lot lighter than I thought as well. I did see, like, 2 of these at the Vintage Computer Show last year. And I thought to myself, wow, it would be cool to have one of those. But I didn't have enough space to bring it. And I didn't want to ask the price because they were probably going to be expensive. And also they didn't look like they were in the best condition. But finally got one. Okay, got the printer itself. Oh, this thing is massive. Definitely has some yellowing, so you might need some it's definitely going to need some retro bright, so that could be a project. We have a plastic bag. I think this is for cables. I'm gonna move the box to the side. One problem is it's actually, the box is a lot bigger than I thought, so I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put it, but definitely gonna keep it because it's the condition. So, let's just take off these styrofoam pieces, which surprisingly haven't, which surprisingly are in a lot better condition than I thought. So that's nice, and there we go. Now the printer in all of its glory. So let's take a quick overview on what I got. So I got the printer itself, which actually has another ribbon in there. Got another ribbon, 3 more, cables, and a manual. So without further ado, time to plug it in and try it. I decided to hook up my SE to this thing because the SE actually looks a lot like the ImageWriter, and they actually look like they go together because, like, for example, they are actually pretty much have the same amount of yellowing, and it's actually a lot less than I originally thought. They also both have, like, the same line designs, and I thought it just looked cool, so I decided to go with the SE. So, the way I did this was I connected the serial cable from the ImageWriter to the SE, and that's the only connection they have, which is, I think, surprisingly the only connection you'll need. I was also told somewhere that the ImageWriter takes regular paper, and I think there's something in here about that, because there's like a switch on the back, and I think I saw it. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Okay, so there's paper release, lever, and paper feed up thing. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's a lot like a typewriter. So basically what this does is you can change, like, if you want to take the paper out without, like, the thing turning. 'Cause, like, what happens is there's as you can see in here, there's, like, this roller. So if I were to do paper release, this would you'd just be able to pull it out, and this wouldn't, like, affect you because it, like, goes back. If I were to do paper feed, it would go forward so that it can, like, move the paper around. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to put this back on. No, that's the wrong way. Pretty well designed printer. I was told that these are built very well and lasting, and I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people using these things and them working, so I'm going to assume that it works, and if it doesn't, then that'll be a huge shame, but if it does, that'll be awesome. I have high hopes because of, as I said before, the sealed ink cartridges, or the ink ribbons, and also a few other things, so yeah. But before we do anything, let's power the thing on and see if it works. I have plugged it in, and the thing worked in the pictures, so let's see what happens when we turn it on. Alright, sounds good. As normal, the error light comes on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. I'm surprised there isn't a more how do you call it? Like a better method of putting it in than just regularly putting it in. Because, like, okay then. I just put it in like, I guess I'll just put it in like this, like right to the end. So I'm going to press feed. That didn't work. Oh. Alright, I think that goes like, there we go. Alright, also adjust it a bit. And yeah, everything so far seems to be working. Oh yeah, you didn't see that. Okay. Alright, let's turn on the SE and see if they can connect. Alright, oh yeah, I also noticed the error messages went away. So far, so good. Just gonna wait for this to load up. Loud boy. It's not actually that loud. So I think one of the reasons why I actually bought this printer, this is probably actually the only reason why I bought it, was because 2 reasons. One, well, actually 3 reasons. So the first reason is because they are cool. They look cool, they sound cool, they just in general are really cool. And they're a really nice addition to the collection, especially considering it came in the original box and everything. Second reason why I wanted this was because I wanted something to go with my SE is like a cool accessory. And also, I did bring my SE to school one day, and I did literally all my schoolwork on this computer, and it's all saved on it. However, I don't have a way to give it to the teachers. So, one of the only reasons why I bought this thing was so I could print it out and give it to the teachers. Otherwise, they'd give me a bad grade. So they currently have my grades on hold or something, and I'm gonna print it out and give it to them, and I'm gonna hope that I get a good grade. And then the third reason was because I wanted to make a video about this thing, because it'd be a fun video idea. And also, it'd be I also thought of another video idea while I was on a long car ride, which was to do a video titled completing all my homework using nothing but vintage Mac equipment. So, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. However, this video is just going to be an unboxing and like introduction video. I might also make a messing around video like I did with the Brother word processor, although I plan on doing much more with this thing. So, yeah, anyway, the SE is booted up. So, dim the lights so we can see it. And there we go. Alright, let's do it. So, first thing I want to do is I want to change the mouse, the control panels for the mouse, because this is just going to drive me insane. Because, like, why does the sensitivity have to start at the lowest setting? Like, really? Alright, so I'm just going to put the sensitivity all the way up, including the double click speed. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to want to go to it's either Apple Talk or Chooser. Yeah, it's Chooser. Here we are. Alright, so the ImageWriter 2 software, so one of the reasons why I chose this printer is because it doesn't require any stupid drivers, because regularly the printers need drivers, and it's really hard to get drivers just in general, and if the discs that the printers come with don't work, then you're screwed. So, ImageWriter, let's see if it can find it. It's in the printer port. Yes, I think so. Okay. Active, I think. Okay, how do I connect to an Apple Talk network? Okay. Okay, it's definitely not. Oh, is it Apple Share? No. Is there a button on the printer? No, there isn't. Okay. Let's try making something and then printing it out. Let's do something on Mac right quickly. I'm just gonna type some stuff down as like a test, and we're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna print one of the most stereotypical things in existence. Okay, let's do this. So, we're gonna want to go File, Print, and then here we should be able to. Okay, blah 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 blah. Print. Printing in progress. Okay. All right. It says printing in progress, but I don't hear anything happen. Let's see if this works. Maybe they're communicating. Maybe they're getting to know each other. Who knows? Nothing's happening. I'm gonna check the manual. Let's see. It has an index. That's nice. Contents. Chapter 1. Where's the setup? Speech, formatting features. Why do I even need that for a printer? Starting ImageWriter, page. Before you begin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I have to go to 28. 28. Can't believe I'm doing this. This feels so stupid. And it's like a 20-year-old, and it's like a 30-year-old printer. Alright, connecting the ImageWriter 2. So locate the 8-pin mini circular connector. Yep. Alright, so basically, plug in the connector to your ImageWriter 2 serial port. Okay. Plug it into the serial interface socket. Yep, did that. Make sure you get firm. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so connecting. Okay, so you just want to connect it to the printer port. Other connectors such as Apple Talk, device printer port. Connect to another port, for instance, the modem port. Okay. I should. Okay. Okay, I guess it tells me to connect it to the modem port. I connected it to the printer port because, duh, I assumed it's the printer, so it needs the printer port. We're gonna change that to the modem port quickly. And I know hot plugging isn't recommended, but there isn't scientific proof that it does anything anywhere. But I'm still gonna do it anyway. So let's try this again. And yes, I have a password on my old computer. Okay, so let's go to chooser again. Because I think that was the problem. It was occupying that printer port of all the things. Come on, really? Okay, Apple Share, I think it is. Nope. ImageWriter. ImageWriter, yes, it's in that one. Return. Okay. Okay, I guess this is good. Let's try printing again. Okay, I'm gonna zoom this out just in case it does actually work. Why is it so dark in this room? Just turn up the lights. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. File, print. Blah, 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 print. Printing in progress. Okay, that does not look good. The printer is not responding. Check the select switch. Click OK to continue. Cancel to terminate printing. What's the select switch? Oh, select. Okay, that did something. I pressed select, and it printed out a line, but it's just Carnage, but you can't really read it. I don't know, but if you look closely, I could sort of make out something, but it did definitely do something. Alright, what does select do? Okay, that did something. Let's try that again, I guess. Just wanna... Oh, wait. Alright, I'm gonna try pressing the select switch again. Because it's definitely doing something. Stop. Okay, it's printing something. But what? What is this madness? It's just printing, Carnage, definitely, because all these symbols are unrecognizable, but it seems to work. I'm confused. I don't think it might not be connected properly. I don't know. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna do it with the cap off this time, because I want to see it do stuff. I also want to make sure the paper is in properly. I'm gonna put it in a landscape, just in case. I don't want to damage it. Okay, that's not good. Paper jam, incoming. Do it like that, and oh no, stop. Ugh. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna press on. Okay. Oh shoot, battery's low. Okay, I'm gonna have to charge my camera soon. Oh, error again. But now it's a blinking error light. What if I press select? Oh. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Now it's blinking an error light, but I don't know why. Ah, stupid screensaver. God, you know what? I'm just gonna turn it off altogether. It's just really bothering me. Ah, for the first time ever, After Dark has actually found a way to bother me. That's nice. Alright, so I'm gonna conclude that this cancel to terminate. Okay. Cancel. And now my computer's frozen. What a lovely, how jolly. Oh, no, never mind. Unable to print. Okay. Okay. Now the image writer seems to be angry. I don't know why. It might be my paper. It doesn't like my paper. I can't there should be some way to be able to properly load it in. Like, because... Well, let's see, actually. What if we take this off? Okay. Oh, you're supposed to feed it from the back. Or no, is that dot matrix paper? I don't know. It might be. I mean, I think so. What is this? Because there's like a little graphic on the back I saw. I'm so confused. Yep, it's for dot matrix paper. That would have been a lot nicer to have, to be honest. There was another one that was for sale that came with dot matrix printer, but like a whole stack of it. But it didn't have this it didn't have this cover, so I didn't want to get it. But otherwise, it was like the same as this. It came with the box. It had all the cables. If anything, it had more stuff than this one. It was a bit more expensive, but I don't know. Okay. May have to. I may have to read this and try to figure it out. And once I do figure it out, I'll show you. So, there might be an issue with this printer because I tried printing something and it worked. Everything went good, but nothing would show up on the sheet of paper. So I took out the ink cartridge, then I put it back in. So, I'm not sure what to do now since I'm not really sure this is a really reliable option to test to see if it's working. So, but I did find in the owner's manual that there actually is a self-test feature. So, we're going to try that. So, basically, says it should be pretty simple. So, guess we have to... Alright, so basically what we have to do. So, this is basically just to see if, like, the whole printer is working when you get it and stuff. So, yeah. So, turn it on. Already is. Press the form feed button. Hold it down while you press the on and off button. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. That did not work. Okay, so turn on the printer by pressing the on and off button. I'm gonna do that quickly. Okay. Let's see. So, you sure it's not the line feed? Okay, so let's press the form feed button, hold it down while you press the on and off button. Alright. And it will not start until I release it. Okay, so I'm going to release it in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, that just turned it off. Oh, I know what I have to do. Wait a sec. Do I have to... I think I might have to let the, Alright, I'm going to do this then while it's on, to turn it on. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hey, it works. Okay. And it's working. Wow, look at this magnificent sight. Absolutely beautiful. Very loud. And there it is. Amazing. So that was pretty quick. Alright, self-test. All this stuff that I don't know what it is. And it's just a bunch of characters. Actually kind of beautiful, to be honest. Very, dim, as I'd say. Well, it's hard to see on camera. On camera, it looks a lot more vibrant, but on paper, it's just, in person, it's not exactly very sharp. I mean, it's not as sharp as the Brother word processor, but I could see it. I mean, you could see it too, definitely, because it's not that bad. I mean, as it went to the bottom, I could see an obvious contrast. But yeah, so I've definitely confirmed this thing is working now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and print it from the computer. So I'm gonna get another piece of paper. But yeah, we know that this is working, so that's fantastic. Alright, let's see. So a few things that I also learned was that first thing is that it can't run without the top open, which is why I was doing that error light thing, where it was going quickly, flashing quickly, because look, if I take it off, well, I think I have to press like a button or something, but it's supposed to like flash quickly if it's off. That's one thing I learned. Another thing I learned is that the owner's manual isn't, I mean, I'd recommend a YouTube video over the owner's manual because it's a bit easier to understand, but the owner's manual does tell you some useful things, but I don't know. Also, one thing I learned that's very useful, or just found out myself, is that there's a little graphic up here that's like a sheet of paper with an arrow and a line. So basically what that is it basically wants you to line the piece of paper with this vent hole. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, aligned it perfectly. And you have to make sure it's in, and then you just want to press the form feed, and then that's all you really have to do. You don't have to do any more. So, yeah. So basically, what we want to do now is we want to go to the computer. Of course, I have Hello World up there, because why not? We're going to print. I think I got this down. No printing resource in the system folder on the same disk as MacWrite. Okay, that's bad. Okay, we're gonna try a different application then. It was working like a second ago, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. Let's try MacDraw. That could be fun. Let it load. Software is licensed to Clyde. Oh yes. I don't even know who Clyde is. I just stole his computer. That's what they want you to think. Alright, this is our stock market. As you can see, this dip over here means that we're gonna go out of business. But we went up, and now we're doing better than ever. This is basically the stock market of like 20-something. 20... Yes, it's trash. Anyway, let's print out our stock performances, so I can hang it up on the wall to shame my employees. Let's do best, because I want to see this in the best print quality that it can. Alright, printing. Let's see, I believe at one point you have to press the select button, but I'm gonna let you guys know when the computer says that something's wrong, because I know it is, because it always does that. Yeah. Printer's not responding. I'm gonna click the select switch. Hey, it's doing something. Alright, I guess it's continuing the, self-test, so, yeah, I don't want it to do that, so, yeah, it's just continuing the self-test. This thing must really like the self-test a lot, to have to do it that much, so, alright, let's try that again. So, it said, oh look, it says printing page right now, but that is incorrect. Now it seems a bit angry after what I've done. I'm gonna press cancel on the computer. quickly because this did not work. I'm gonna print it on the other page because I don't feel like getting paper upstairs. Form feed. It doesn't look like it worked. Form feed. Okay, now that's too much. I'm gonna press cancel on the computer. It keeps giving me this message, same message. Okay. Form feed. Okay, there we go. Problem with communicating with the printer. Okay, I know that. I turned it off. Idiot. Okay. Let's do this again. So we're gonna do print, because now I bet that the self-test is out of its system. Okay. Best, blah, 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 and print. Okay. Print page is 1 out of 1. It's gonna probably tell me to press the select button again. I really want to print out my stock performances. Okay. Loading. Come on, I need to shame my employees for their horrible work they've been doing. For my imaginary business. We're gonna press select. Okay. Gonna wait for them to communicate. Oh. Is it working? It's working! Yes! I figured it out. I can see my stock performances printing. Yes. And then it has a cool little graphic of a train or a centipede or something. I don't know, but it's working. Yes. Now I can shame my employees and make them feel trash about themselves. Incredible. I think everybody needs one of these. I bet everyone in the 80s had one of these or something, I don't know. Looks done. Hey! It worked! Our stock performances are trash. Looks kind of like a pencil. Looks like just someone scribbled on a pencil on this paper. Until you look closely, and then you can see like the crude pixels of the ImageWriter. It's gonna focus. Yes, camera sucks. Okay. All right, we've definitely confirmed that this thing is working. But I want to mess. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna save this printer for. I think I'm gonna save this printer for another video. I've definitely confirmed that it's working, which is excellent. And yeah, so that will do it for today's video. Huge thanks for the eBay seller for sending me this printer. Quickly and on time, and I guess I'll thank them for taking good care of it because it works and doesn't seem to have any issues because it's beautiful. I'm definitely gonna have to clean it up. Might make a restoration video, but it doesn't look that bad. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed a video of me printing out my company's stock performances, because of course we're doing trash in the stock markets, because I actually don't know anything about the stock markets, but who cares. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to do next. And if you have any old equipment that you're willing to get rid of, check out the link down below to donate to my YouTube channel, because it really helps with your donations. I've received a few donations. Well, actually, I've received absolutely none. So if you want to be the first person to be on the wall of donations, let me know. And it's just a really easy thing in the description. So yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good.